Hello, welcome to mini set review. We got new cards for you guys, so let's see. 6 mana Demon Hunter spell, summon 2 minions from your deck, they fight. That means you're gonna summon, like, for example, 2 1/1s, they're gonna fight each other and they are gonna die. Is that cool? No. You can combine that with some cool Datrolus effects. Maybe. Who knows? It's kinda cool. 2 mana minion for Druid, that is a 2 attack, 1 health pirate with Battlecry. Draw a choose 1 spell and split it. The choose 1 spell has the ability to transform into something or something else. And you're gonna get both versions, which is awesome. That's great because it draws you a specific card. Might see some play in like some fancy Druid, but currently, we all know that we have Aggro, Taunt Druid, which is the best deck in the history of Hearthstone. Alright, moving on, next card. Moonlit Guidance. 2 mana Druid spell with Arcane. That is an Arcane. Discover a copy of a card in your deck. If you play it this turn, draw the original. Remember Shadow Vision, right? Shadow Visions for Priest? This is exactly like that. That's crazy. But much better. That's crazy. That's so good. It's actually really good. Now, a 2 mana spell for Mr. Hunter with tradable that says give a minion +2/+3 after you trade this. Give a friendly minion rush. So if you're not playing it but trading it, you can give to a minion rush, which is awesome. 2/3 is pretty awesome for the stats, and tradable is super nice to have in your deck. Really good card. Mage. We are going to Mage section right here. 5 mana spell, deal 8 damage to an enemy minion. Summon a Remnant with stats equal to the excess damage. It's an arcane spell. So if your opponent has a 1/1 and you play this, you might summon a 7/7 for only 5 mana. Is that cool? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Pretty strong. 4 mana 3/4 pirate, Battlecry. Draw a spell, gain armor equal to its cost. Oh, look. Those already synergize. Like 4 mana 3/4 pirate, gain 5 armor. Huh, that sounds pretty legit to me. Alright, good card. Moving on to Paladin. 3 mana spell that's a holy. Set a minion's attack and health to 1. Give the stats it lost to a minion in your hand. So basically, if your opponent has like a 20/20 on the board, this is like a 3 mana polymorph, but you also gain the stats in your hand. That's really good. Does Paladin need this? No. Is it gonna be good? Yes. 5 mana Taunt is a 2/8 health pirate with Battlecry that says swamp the attack of the highest and lowest attack minion. Huh. That's interesting. So, if this is the lowest attack minion, this can get like a lot of attack. That's crazy. If you have no minions, or if your opponent has a lot of minions but the lowest attack is 2, this can get like a lot of attack. Huh, is this necessary? Probably not, but it's a very nice mechanic, to be honest. Very, very awesome control tool, probably. Going on to Priest and Rogue. 3 mana 3/4 Beast with Battlecry, add a copy of the next card your opponent plays to your hand. The card name is Copycat, and the card art is absolutely gorgeous, amazing, and glorious. So how this works is very brainwashing, very complicated. Actually, no, it's not. I'm just lying. All right. So adds a copy of the next card your opponent plays. So you play this, and end turn your opponent plays like the coin. You're gonna get the coin to your hand. Great. You understand? Good. 1 mana rogue spell, swamp this for a card in your opponent's deck. This is oh my, I love it. I love it. You know why I'm loving it? Because it's so good. Like, I remember playing back in the day Thief Rogue, right? Lots of Thief Rogue. So this is definitely worth playing. Imagine you're getting a very... I mean, look, this is just a meme card. It's not gonna do much, right? If your opponent's playing Phase Aggro Hunter or Phase Aggro Questline Pirate Warrior, yeah, probably this is gonna be useless. Basically, one mana do nothing. But if your opponent's playing a combo fun deck, I don't know, maybe people have hearts and they play some fun decks, not just aggro nonsense. But yeah, I like this card. It's awesome. One of my favorites. Now go for Shaman and Warlock. 4 mana, 3/6 pirate. And it says at the end of your turn, transform your weapon into one that costs 1 more. You might be thinking, why would you do that? Maybe you're playing a small weapon and it has 1 more durability left. This is gonna give you a brand new weapon that costs 1 more. That's a really interesting mechanic. It's not necessary at all, like absolutely not. Shaman has Elemental Shaman, which is quite aggro and wins most of the games on turn 5-6, which is very aggro. So you basically don't have the chance to play this card or a weapon. So, but yeah, it's interesting. Might see some experiments. Yeah. And now for Warlock, 4 mana, 4 attack, 3 health, Demon, Battlecry, and that shot to draw a spell. Your hero takes the damage equal to its cost. Oh. Is this necessary? Probably not. But it's fitting, it's suitable into questline. So yeah, another questline fuel, which I dislike. Questline Warlock is one of the most boring ones, along with Mage and Pirate Warrior. Yeah. Not interested. Going to Warrior and Neutral. 4 mana weapon, 5 attack, 1 durability with tradable. After you trade this, gain 2 durability. That is quite awesome. That's so weird. Why is the mana weird thing looking like that? Okay, whatever. Does Warrior need this? Probably not. I'm pretty sure Warrior has enough pirates and stuff and weapons. Pretty much they don't need that, but is an interesting card. Not necessary. Neutral card is a 4 mana, 3 attack, 4 health, and is a pirate with Battlecry. Draw a card for each different spell school you've cast this game. Well, this might be suitable in some sort of control deck. I'm pretty sure no one will actually care to play this. Standard so far is very settled and has lots of overpowered decks. Lots of overpowered decks. Starting with Face Hunter that hasn't changed much since Ashes of Our Land, which is 2019 or 2020. And then it is Aggro, Taunt, Druid, which hasn't changed much since long time ago, which is the best deck currently in Standard. That has literally the best synergy and fastest, most aggressive deck. Probably in history of Hearthstone. It's really oppressive, really aggressive. Those have no chance. If the card is not 1 mana or 2, why do you print it? This is a 1 mana card but doesn't do anything, you know. Yeah, this might see some play, maybe. This might see some play, maybe. But yeah, if we go on Hearthstone.replay.net, we once again compare what cards we got so far and what might see some play, because there are so many issues right now in Standard with quest lines and aggro decks. Pretty much. Oh my god, those ads, can you not show them all? So Aggro Demon Hunter. Okay, let's filter this, which one is the best. Aggro Demon Hunter, 70% win rate. The maximum cost is 5, which you're not playing these 2 cards for 5 mana. You probably play them for 1 or maybe 2, in combination with Razormane Battleguard, which is really overpowered card for 2 mana, really overpowered and needs to get nerfed. But yeah, this deck is absolutely super aggro, super crushing. It's unbeatable, and I don't think it's gonna change anything. The new card so far is not gonna change absolutely nothing. This is super aggro, super crushing, absolutely obliterating everything, literally. So, you know, 6 minutes, 5 minutes, basically very fast, very quick. And then there is a secret Librarian Paladin, which is very aggro, very crushing, very OP. There is also Hand Buff Paladin, which is very aggro, very crushing, very overpowered, obliterating everything. Then is Natural Demon Hunter, which is as well very aggro, very crushing, very overpowered. So if you want to change the meta, you should probably introduce some, you know, stuff to sustain and counter those specific decks that I just showed you, you know. At the moment, there is absolutely nothing to counter those besides their own, you know, aggro druid versus aggro druid, or aggro druid versus face hunter, or so on. Some other aggro decks. So far so good. The mini set has nothing to do with anything, but I like the new mechanics and new cards. I don't really care about meta, you know me, I just don't care about rank. Rank legend is absolutely useless. You get a rank 1 legend, you get a rank legend once for getting the car back and the legendary, and never again. Why would you waste your time with playing the same deck over and over again to get a legend for what? If you do, that's great, I don't care. But for me, I'm playing Hearthstone every day and I'm playing lots of meme decks. Hearthstone for me is more like of a fun game where I do my fun stuff and chat with my friends, my viewers, my audience. Don't really mind if I lose a game. It's great, it's cool. If I win a game, that's also very cool, amazing. But if the game wasn't fun, like nothing happened, like literally just face hunted, killing my opponent, bam bam, cool, great, that's awesome, that was fun, you know. Or aggro druid, kill my opponent on turn 5 or 6 or 7, great, awesome. That was interesting, you know what I mean, very fun. But yeah, that's your choice. If you like playing the same deck over and over again to get Rag 1 Legend, that's great, good for you. But me, I like to play literally everything. Everything, literally every single card, every single deck, every single class. Yup. So far, the new cards are not going to change anything. Hopefully the legendaries are going to be good. Alright, see you in the next one.